Hey guys, it is day 22 on the elemental diet. As you can see, Lisa feels good today. Yes, I feel good today. I woke up and another morning, no fibro. My stomach's been flat, and I had 2 days towards the end here that were rough again. I started Candibactin AR yesterday on day 21. And I just got off the phone with my functional medicine doctor, and we've got our plan in place of how to move forward. So even though I feel awesome today, I hope that continues on, but we do know we still have quite a road to move on here. So I feel like part of the hard part is coming, and that is this reintroduction of food. So for those of you on the journey and are going through this or about to embark on this, I've told you in the other videos which days were the worst for me. Maybe, in that time frame will be, yours could be different, but mine again was 10 through 14 and day 18, 19, that I had issues. And then right now, we've started the Candibactin AR. She does not want me to do the BR yet because it is a little more harsh. So we are just going to, I'm finishing up all elemental full 100% today. Then tomorrow she wants me to do almost like a 75% elemental. So tomorrow we will try chicken breast with no skin on it. We're going to put that in, pure water. We have an ROI here at the house, so we'll do pure. Either use spring water if you're doing this, or pure water. You don't want to just use tap water. Make sure you're getting yourself a very clean source of water. I'm going to use chicken breast only, no bones. Now, if you've done well before with bone broths or other broths before you entered the elemental diet and you tolerated bone broth and things like that, okay, then by all means, that's what you would start on, is just a broth. For me, when I tried bone broth prior, or even making our own broths with chicken bones that were in the meat, it just caused me such a reaction. It was just, I thought, my God, this is supposed to be safe. This is what they give people. Not for me. Didn't work for me. So, with speaking with her, we've decided to just do organic chicken breast with no skin on it. And we'll just put that in some, like I said, either spring water or very pure water, which we're going to use our ROI water, and boil that with a little bit of my pink sea salt. There'll be no spices, no onion, no garlic, no oil, no nothing. So that's going to be pretty blah. My elemental diet will probably taste better than that, but it is the first step in food reintroduction. She wants me to start with just like a little ounce, just like a little sip. She said, you may have a little reaction of your stomach going, whoa, what is this? And, I've read from a lot of people that they get that. They feel a little bloated. They feel a little weird. And it's normal from everything they're reading. So I'm expecting it. If it happens, I'm not going to panic. I just hope it doesn't put me into a cramping, awful position. So I will do it very slow. I'll start with like an ounce. And then if after an hour or two, if I'm doing okay, I'll sip a little more. And we'll try to work up over the next 2 days to 16 ounces or so of just plain broth. If I'm doing really well, then by like Wednesday or Thursday, we will start introducing some pureed foods. So we may do something like, puree up some of the chicken and add that to the broth and see how I do. No mention right now of adding any HCl back in. We want to see if my system has already reset that and whether I will need the acid or not. Because before this, I needed that in order to eat anything. I had extreme pain without the HCl in my diet in order to produce the acid to break the food down. So we will do this very, very slowly. I'm to do the AR, which is the Candibactin AR, once a day for the next 2 days or so, and then move it to the twice a day dosage. We are not adding the BR in until I moved on to pureed foods and had a little bit more stability, because that one is a little more harsh. She said if my system was different, or if, each person in everybody's case is going to be different, you have to be advocate for yourself. If you have a very sensitive system and things have not worked out for you before and things, you need to speak up and you need to talk to your doctor about it. Functional medicine is awesome. And I'm so glad that I went in this direction instead of Western medicine, who failed me again and again and again for years and years. They failed me. And they definitely failed me when they put me on that PPI and left me on it for so long. I question everything now, even my functional medicine doctor, in regards to asking a lot of questions. This is your body. You are trying to heal yourself. Do not just say, okay, and take it and not do your own homework on it. If you feel like they've given you a plethora of, which one day I'll have to come on with all the supplements that I bought when I was desperately trying to figure this out before I had help, from different probiotics to all kinds of different anti-herbals to antifungals to parasite cleanses. I mean, I was buying stuff. I have a cabinet full from Amazon. It's just crazy. When I was just trying to heal myself and like, maybe I'm supposed to do this, but then you get it all to the house and you're like, I don't even know what order or how I'm supposed to do this. So please get guidance. It's very important that you have guidance and you're not just taking, okay, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to do that. No, get some guidance, but then ask a lot of questions, because if they overload you with too much too fast, you may find that it's going to be really harsh at first. And I say, we've already suffered enough, Sibo people. We have already suffered enough. We should not have to suffer horribly through the treatment. It should be gentle, and we want to knock it out as soon as possible. We're sick of it, but you know what? We've suffered enough. We're inflamed enough. Go slow. And my functional medicine doctor is doing that with me. As much as I'd like to be healed by next week, again, we didn't get in this place, quickly. It's a long time coming, usually from, root causes and stuff. So it's going to take some time to heal. And I highly recommend you don't rush and be like, I just want to be, because we've all been there with like, I just want to be better. I just got to be better. And, you're really expecting it to be next month, or, you'll be good in time for this event or that event. And sometimes, sadly, it's just not that way, depending on how far and how serious your SIBO and your symptoms are. So just know that, be gentle with yourself, be patient, as hard as that is. Gosh, I know. For me, a lot of prayer. For those of you that are faithful people out there and believe in God and Jesus, for me, a lot of prayer. But also, like I said, a lot of studying and research. And if you are on this video and you haven't seen the other ones, check the playlist for the beginning of my journey, as well as down below in the description. I have 2 groups that have been a godsend of information. Some of it's kind of sad because you're reading a lot of other people that are going through it, but you can find those SIBO success stories in there, and that's what you need to be looking for. But when you're in you're like, hey, should I take this or should I take that? You can search those terms in the group and find out what other people are saying about it to give you, like, should I take this? Should I, find out, a little bit more. So she's, my husband just ran to her office because she is giving me Triphala. I think I'm saying that correctly. I may not be. I may have butchered the name, but that is to help motility. So we're starting that tonight because I am still having some issues with that. Of course, elemental, you're not going to go a lot, but we got to get it going. We got to get it moving. So I hope these videos are helping you if you've been following the journey. I will continue, actually, even though we're at day 22, I'll continue to update you on the food part journey, because that's just as scary, I think, as starting an elemental diet and doing this for, 22 days or whatever the doctor has you on it for. The reintroduction can be just as daunting and just as scary. So I will update you on what I'm eating, how that process is going, and, just be 100% real with you, because you notice I have not candy coated my symptoms. I've come to you on a bathroom floor crying my eyes out on days that were really bad. And here I am today with makeup on. I did an Avon video earlier. Good God, you can see my screen set up. I haven't done an Avon video in 4 weeks or so. I did one, I think, right before we started this, just so I would have something for social media. But I haven't done that, and I haven't been in here. So I know I still have to take it easy, and I need to not try to push too hard. Because yesterday I was like, oh my God, I feel great. And I wanted to do like everything, but I was getting really tired because, all you're drinking is to drink. You're getting nutrients, but it's still, you're still recovering. So I'm still recovering. Still keep me in your prayers. I will keep all of you that are on the SIBO journey in my prayers, that you get the right treatments and the right protocols that work for you. And, I will keep you guys posted, because it's still a long journey ahead. And, we're going to get better. We're SIBO warriors. We're going to do this. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.